माननीय सभासदों, माननीय सभापति जी।
Yes, point of order. What is your point of order?
मुझे परमिट किया।
Point of order I allow.
मुझे परमिट किया है, इसके बाद आप।
I allow point of order.
सर, भारत संविधान से है, भारत का एक संविधान है, संविधान के अनुसार ये देश चलता है और संविधान के अनुसार ही न्यायपालिका की स्थापना हुई है।
रूल बोलो
सर, देख लें, द रूल विच कॉन्स्टिट्यूट द सुप्रीम कोर्ट। पॉइंट ऑफ ऑर्डर सर, सुप्रीम कोर्ट का ये निषेध है सर कि अगर समथिंग इज पेंडिंग इन द सुप्रीम कोर्ट, दैट इज ए सब जुडिस मैटर सर, दैट कैन नॉट बी डिस्कस, दैट नथिंग कैन बी अल्टर्ड सर। मेरा कहना, संविधान देखिए सर।
या बोलो
आप उन्हीं की बात कर रहे हैं।
बोलो
सर, संविधान के अनुसार जो मामला लंबित हो वो कहीं भी कोई कार्रवाई उसके खिलाफ होगी तो कंटेम्प्ट ऑफ कोर्ट होगा।
जब सुप्रीम कोर्ट में चल रहा है तो चर्चा क्यों कर रहे हैं साहब? उनको अनुमति देने की जरूरत नहीं है।
भारतीय जनता पार्टी के लोग सुप्रीम कोर्ट
What is your point of order?
की सरकार मंदिर बनाने का नाटक करती है, ड्रामा करती है, ये
not allowed.
में विश्वास।
There is no point of order in that. कोई point of order नहीं है। श्री बाबुल सुप्रियो।
Sir, with your permission, on behalf of my senior colleague Shri M.
Point
Venkaiah
of order.
Naidu, I rise to make the following statements regarding status of implementation.
I will allow you say the rule
contained in the 5th report of the Department-related Parliamentary Standing Committee on Urban Development on demands for grants 2015-16 of the Ministry of Urban Development and status of implementation of recommendations contained in the 6th report of the Department-related Parliamentary Standing Committee on Urban Development on demands for grants 2015-16 of the Ministry of Housing and Urban Poverty Alleviation.
Now, yes. What's your point of order? Now, Digvijay Singh, on point of order. You have to tell me what is your...
Honorable K.C. Tyagi was raising a very important issue,
yes,
which concerns the internal security of this country and which violates the way...
Where is the point of order?
The point of order is he should be allowed to complete his speech.
Yes. No. Okay. Digvijay ji, you are a very, very senior member. You know the rules. You know the conventions. I cannot violate the rule and convention.
Tyagi ji to speak.
I allowed Tyagi.
Before he could finish his speech, there was a floor. He should be allowed to complete his speech. That's my point of order.
He should know how to contain his speech within 3 minutes to bring all points. Yesterday I heard, I am forced to mention a name in this house. Yesterday I heard the speech of Miss Anu Aga. She spoke only 2 minutes, but whatever she wanted, she said. So in 3 minutes one should be able to say. It is only 3 minutes. Now I say, Tyagi ji, I cannot allow the same 0-hour submission which you have made. No, you come to the chair with some other notice, then I can allow. No, I cannot do that. Not only that, his point has been responded to by the Honorable Minister, in which he has made it very clear that government will go by the court order. Therefore, there is no need of raising it again at all, because everybody has to respect the court order. So, no need of raising it again. Sri K.K. Ragesh.
Sir, I stand to raise
Sri K.K.
a very
Ragesh.
important issue. I am demanding the central government to constitute a special investigation team.
Why do you object, as your hour?
Under the supervision
Why do you object,
of
as
the
your
court
hour?
on the murder case of Narendra Dabholkar. Narendra Dabholkar was killed in 2013 August, and he was the man who was fighting against superstition.
Last day, some members have to raise something. Please understand that also.
Sir.
No, my dear Congress members, last day some members have to raise some important issue. Understand that also. Please.
Sir,
you are not gaining anything by shouting slogans. Let them raise. Allow him. Why you stand in the way of KK Ragesh? Now please say Ragesh.
Sir, my time has
Please
already
say.
gone, sir.
Yes, you
So
start again.
You have to provide that
You
additional
start
time for
again.
me.
You start again. Start again.
Sir,
You start again.
Narendra Dabholkar was killed in 2013, and till now, till today, culprits, murderers were not brought before the justice. And he was the man who was fighting against superstition, and he was the man who had drafted the anti-black magic bill, and that is the very reason that he was killed. And it was very clear. And immediately after the killing, in fact, that bill was objected by the Hindutva forces, including the RSS and Shiv Sena. And it is very clear that there was a motivated attempt, a clear conspiracy on the killing of Narendra Dabholkar. And see, till date, sir, the investigating agency, the CBI, could not arrest the culprit, could not make a proper investigation. Immediately after the incident, the police was saying that it was a planned murder. And the police further stated that 7 cameras have captured footages of the killers. But even then, why they are not being brought before the law? And the CBI, the court itself was criticizing the attitude of the CBI on the lack of interest. Court was saying, why the CBI is not having any interest? Why? And who is the force behind all these things? Why the CBI is being made as a cage parrot again and again? Who is behind that, sir? And again, sir.
Dilip Kumar. Dilip Kumar Turki. Dilip, yes, all those who associate will be added. All those who associate will be added. Dilip Kumar Turki. Dilip Kumar Turki. Dilip Kumar Turki.
थैंक यू महोदय। हमारे इंडियन स्पोर्ट कल्चर में हमारे रूरल खिलाड़ी, ट्राइबल खिलाड़ी स्पोर्ट्स सिर्फ फन एंड एंटरटेनमेंट के लिए नहीं करते हैं, स्पोर्ट्स के जरिए करियर बनाने और जीने के साधन के लिए करते हैं। लेकिन अब हमारे ये दशा हो गया है कि हमारे नेशनल शूटिंग प्लेयर ढाबा चला रही हैं, हमारे इंटरनेशनल वुमेन्स एथलेटिक्स प्लेयर गोलगप्पे चला रहे हैं। महोदय, हमारे इंटरनेशनल कराटे प्लेयर चाय बेच रहे हैं। महोदय, हमारा ये काफी दुख की बात है। ये सब इसलिए हो रहा है कि हमारे जितने भी PSU सेक्टर हैं और हमारे प्राइवेट सेक्टर हैं, स्पोर्ट्स कोटा में ठीक से रिक्वायरमेंट नहीं कर रहे हैं। इसके साथ साथ मैं कहना चाहूँगा सर, हमारे सरकार जिसे मैं कहना, आपका माध्यम से सरकार से मैं कहना चाहूँगा, जितने भी हमारे 4 स्पोर्ट पर्सन है, इसको स्पोर्ट कोटा के दायरे में इसको भर्ती किया जाए। साथ ही साथ मैं ये कहना चाहूँगा, जितने भी सरकारी विभागें हैं और हमारे जितने भी PSUs हैं, इसमें भी जो स्पोर्ट्स कोटा है 5%, ठीक तरीके से स्पोर्ट कोटा रिक्रूटमेंट नहीं कर रहे हैं। महोदय, जैसे हमारे उड़ीसा में जो सेंटर PSU हैं, उसमें जैसे मैं कहूँगा सेल, NTPC, MCL, नालको, परादी पोर्ट हाल आदि में नियम के अनुसार स्पोर्ट का रिक्रूटमेंट नहीं कर रहे हैं सर। इसलिए हमारे ट्राइबल बच्चे बाहर जॉब के लिए जा रहे हैं। इसलिए मैं सरकार से मांग करूँगा कि इसके ऊपर ध्यान दिया जाए। महोदय, जितने भी हमें प्राइवेट सेक्टर हैं वो भी स्पोर्ट्स का रिक्रूटमेंट नहीं कर रहे हैं। इसलिए आपके माध्यम में सरकार से अनुरोध कर रहे हैं, इसमें भी 5% स्पोर्ट्स का रिक्रूटमेंट होनी चाहिए। अंत में मैं यही कहना चाहूँगा, सरकार से मांग करना चाहूँगा कि नियम के अनुसार जो स्पोर्ट्स कोटे की जो 5% है, उसको सभी PSUs और प्राइवेट सेक्टर में निर्देश जारी किया जाए कि स्पोर्ट्स कोटे रिक्रूटमेंट में उचित प्राथमिकता दे। थैंक यू सो मच सर।
Thank you. Yes, all those who associate will be added. Now, Shri Bhupender Singh. Shri Bhupender Singh. Bhupender Singh.
Sir. Deputy Chairman sir, भाई please
Bhupender Singh.
I request the opposition, please बोलने दो।
Baba, you start.
Sir, the Energy and Resource Institute, TERI, in a recent research has revealed that air pollution at toll plaza on national highway in the country is beyond permissible limit. The average PM 2.5 level was found to be 150 on national highway toll plaza, which is beyond permissible level of 60 prescribed by CPCB. As a result, the health of toll plaza workers, the commuters, as also the people living around toll plaza is being severely affected due to heavy air pollution. Due to this, the cases of lung cancer and chronic respiratory illness are raising all alarming among the stakeholders. Sir, the toll plaza workers spend the entire day and night confined within both, impacted by exhaust fumes and particulate matters. Sir, by taking some small step, we can, according to study done in United States, at least 0.35 tons of volatile organic compound emitted in the air per day, besides gallons of fuel and working man hours and human lives. सर, यहाँ पे हम जितना भी टोल प्लाजा पे फ्यूल हमारा स्पेंड होता है, उससे कितना हमारे को फॉरेन एक्सचेंज देना पड़ता है. इसलिए टोल प्लाजा के लिए मेरी कुछ सुझाव है. मेक प्रोविजन ऑफ एक्सप्रेस टोल लेन्स, प्रोवाइड इलेक्ट्रॉनिक टोल कलेक्शन फैसिलिटी एंड ईजेड पासेस, प्रोवाइड एयर प्यूरिफायर ऑक्सीजन डिस्पर्सर एट टोल प्लाजा, लाइक रोड टैक्स being bring up a one-time toll deposit scheme, develop enough greenery around toll plaza, install air quality monitoring system in all toll plaza and the both. सर मेरा कहने का है कि सर टोल प्लाजा में गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया हर पेट्रोल और डीजल के ऊपर ₹1 सेस ले रही है. ये सेस पर डे कितना रुपया ले रही है, वो क्या मेंटेनेंस के लिए कंपेंसेट नहीं कर रहा है? इसके लिए जैसा स्वच्छ भारत के लिए आपने 5% टैक्स लिया, वैसा ही कुछ टैक्स लीजिए, लेकिन टाइम सेव इज मनी सेव, टाइम सेव इज मनी सेव कंसेप्ट को भारतवर्ष में, इंडिया में लाइए. और इसी के कारण सर मैं चाहता हूं कि आप, अरे तो आप तो चुप करो सर, इसीलिए मैं चाहता हूं इसको टोल प्लाजा के ऊपर जल्दी से जल्दी बंद किया जाए.
आकाशन परवीन.
अनुसूचित जाति और जनजाति अत्याचार निवारण संशोधन विधेयक आए थे तो सदन में गतिरोध जारी था और सत्ता पक्ष के लोग ये कह रहे थे कि अनुसूचित जाति एवं जनजाति अत्याचार निवारण विधेयक पास करना जरूरी है. तो सारा सदन एक मत होकर 21 तारीख को बिना चर्चा के ही इस बिल को पास कर दिया. मैं आपके माध्यम से ये ध्यान आकृष्ट कराना चाहती हूँ कि एक दलित महिला जो कि जिसका नाम शशि मावर है, वो महिला पंचायत सदस्य है, उसका मानसिक उत्पीड़न किया जा रहा है. उसके खिलाफ राष्ट्रीय अनुसूचित जाति आयोग में जाकर उसने अपना केस दर्ज किया और केस दर्ज करने के बाद आयोग ने ये फैसला दिया कि उसे उसके पद पर पुनः बहाल कराया जाए. लेकिन उसको 2 महीने बीत जाने के बाद भी उसको उसके पद पर नहीं रखा जा रहा है. मैं आपके माध्यम से सरकार से ये अनुरोध करना चाहती हूँ कि एक तरफ आप अनुसूचित जाति जनजाति अत्याचार विधेयक निवारण विधेयक पास कराने में आप इतने तत्परता दिखाते हैं और दूसरी तरफ एक दलित महिला के साथ अन्याय हो रहा है. अगर आप इस विधेयक को पास कराने में तत्परता दिखाएं, उसी तरह से आप उस दलित महिला को इंसाफ दिलाने में तत्परता दिखाएं और उसको उसके पद पर बहाल करवाएं. यही मेरी आपसे गुजारिश है.
धन्यवाद. श्री डॉक्टर बालचंद्र मुंगेकर टू एसोसिएट. डॉक्टर मुंगेकर टू एसोसिएट. now Shri Tarun Vijay.
I beg to say that the cyber criminals are now using social networking sites to target users in India. India has become the second largest victim of cyber attacks in the world. And in the last 5 months only, more than 50,000 cyber attacks have been reported. According to the logs as analyzed and made available in the Internet Protocol, the total number of 27,605 attacks had been reported in the first 2 months. Nearly half of India's internet population is hit by cyber attacks, as are reported by Norton. The India-specific report says that on an average, an affected individual loses roughly 16,000 rupees dealing with the fallout of cyber crimes, and as many as 30 hours. 113 million Indians were affected by online crimes. Sir, this is a dreadful statistic for a country with a young population and which hundreds of thousands of smartphones are sold every few seconds, and thousands of people mark their arrival on the interweb. If we want to succeed, that Digital India must be successful, we have to take care of cyber crimes. I demand that there should be a separate ministry for cyber security in the country. We must take initiative in the world. India must be the first country to start a cyber security ministry. And secondly, all the members of parliament and MLAs should be real-oriented and given training in the cyber security issues. Our universities must be given special funds to start cyber security courses in the universities and colleges. And I demand, sir, that there should be a proper cyber lab in the country. India is a software capital of the world, but still we don't have a state-of-the-art cyber lab in the country. We also want that statewide cyber certs be established and cyber awareness training on a periodic basis. We must mandate cyber audits across all industries, similar to telecom and banking. Unless we have these cyber audits across all offices, including telecom and banking, we will not be able to control and register cyber crimes and the hacking. This has become a national security issue, and this will be a bloodless war. The third world war will be the cyber war, and India has to prepare for it. Sir, this has become the most serious issue in the world, and India's cyber crime laws have to be updated and more strengthened. I demand that government must take care of these issues immediately.
Thank you. Shri K.N. Balgopal. K.N. Balgopal.
Sir, I want to raise a very serious issue of safety and security of Air India staff working in different airports. Sir, in the last week in Mumbai Chhatrapati Shivaji International Airport, a technician named Devi Subramaniam was sucked into the Air India engine while it was preparing for taxiing away for his flight. Sir, as per the...
Let you speak. Why you disturb?
As per the existing norm,
speak. Why do you disturb? This is the last
the
day.
airport is pushing by...
This is the last day.
Aircraft is pushing
Allow
back.
the members to have their say.
Started. But here, it
Why
is
do you do
important
this?
that the pilot, without knowing the norms,
Allow the members to have their say.
Without knowing the norms, started the engine. And because it is a jet engine, the pilot was sucked into the engine and he died immediately. He was cut into pieces, sir. Sir, this shows the situation of the Air India. The pilot who started, it was told that the pilot was a 0-hour experienced pilot, co-pilot.
Speak louder.
In Air India, many pilots, they have only 0-hour experience, sir. And last day when we were going to Trivandrum, the pilot told us that he is the pilot who is having some experience. After 14 hours of flight, he is compelled to fly. And the other co-pilot was 0-hour experience. So casual contract workers are working in Air India. They are not getting salary. The flight of the passengers who are traveling in the aircraft is very difficult. So I urge upon the government to look into the matter very seriously. A technician who is going into a jet engine, sucked into a jet engine because of the lack of experience of the pilot who are flying, the people who are working is a very serious situation. Yesterday also we found a aircraft It is because of technical reasons. It is fell down, sir. So this is a very serious situation. I am urging about the government. Government is not taking seriously the situation in Air India. That is what I want to raise here. Sir, this is the zero hour I want to raise here.
Okay, thank you. Sri Muhammad Nadimul Haq. Muhammad Nadimul Haq. Yes, all those who associate may be added.
The attention of the House towards the issue of crunch of specialized coaches to train Paralympics athletes in India. The problem of lack of specialized coaches for training is faced by an average disabled athlete in India. Moreover, sir, the general coaches so allotted to these athletes lack the knowledge and experience in techniques for training them for the International Olympic Games. The aforesaid problems are not only leaves a para-athlete for International Olympics in isolation for training purpose, but also severely affects their performance at that level, sir. Till date, only 5 specialized coaches.
They are also members like you.
By the government.
Let them out there say.
India. However, these specialized coaches have only been able to assess para-athletes belonging to the category of athletics, weightlifting and swimming, sir. And other para-athletes still train without any specialized coaches for their sport. Sir, the crunch of specialized coaches for para-athletes is primarily caused due to the imbalance of course content in the standard diploma course for coaching. Presently, the standard course for coaching is primarily built to cater to the general class of sports persons, and the adequate content relating to the needs of para-athletes is lacking, sir. However, hence, sir, I would request the ministry to introduce a core module and course content in the standard diploma course for coaching as a long-term goal, and as a short-term goal, I would request the ministry to induct or hire international coaches at their expense to train the para-athletes as well as the local Indian athletes responsible for the training of the para-athletes, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you. All those who associate will be added. Now special mention to be laid on the table. Sri Mahendra Singh Maharam, no. Sri N. Gogula Krishnan, lay on the table. You say you are laying it on the table.
Yeah.
Yes, say it.
I lay on the table.
Yes. Sri C.P. Narayanan, Sri Muhammad Nadimul Haq, special mention. Lay on the table.
I lay it on the table, sir.
Sri D. Bandyopadhyaya.
Lay on the table.
Yes, say that you are laying on the table. Sri Abdul Wahab. Sri P.L. Punia. Sri Anubhav Mugandhi. Sri S. Mudugarapan. Special mention. Lay on the table.
Lay on the table.
You say that you lay on the table. Sri Amrit Rajan. Laid on the table. Dr. Sanjay Singh. Yes, laid on the table. Dr. Tu Subbarami Reddy. Not present. Sri Tangavelu. Yes, laid on the table. Let them say. Yeah. Sri Tiruchi Shiva. You say you are laying.
I lay on the table,
yes.
sir.
Professor M.V. Rajiv Gowda. Yes, laid on the table. Dr. K.P. Ramalingam.
Special mention demand for insurance coverage for flood affected.
Laid on the table. Sri Vishwambar Prasad Nishad. Okay. Sri K.R. Arjunan. Laying on the table, yes. Sri Sanjay Raut. Sri K.K. Ragesh. Lay it on the table.
Sir, I lay on the table regarding the concern over growing cancer
Sri
cases
K.N.
in
Balgopal.
Kerala and demand is special.
Sri K.N. Balgopal. Sri Ahmad Hussain. Sri Ahmad Hussain. Sri Lal Singh Vadodia. Yes, laid on the table. Dr. Keshav Rao. Sri Tarun Vijay. Special mention. Yes, laid on the table. Sri Vivek Gupta.
Not present.
Srimati Vigila Satyanath.
Request the center to immediately sanction
Yes.
372.4.
Sri Avinash Pandey. Sri Avinash Pandey. Not there. Sri Shantaram Nayak.
Laid on the table.
Yes, Avinash Pandey laid. Sri Shantaram Nayak. Yes, laid. Sri Sukandar Shekhar Roy. Yes, laid on the table. Sri Vijay Davarlal Darda.
सर मैं संसद का ध्यान देश में
Yes, laid on the table. Sri A.K. Selvaraj. Yes, laid on the table. Miss Dola Sen.
ध्यान आकर्षित कर रहा है.
Yes, laid on the table. Time over. No, time over.
Hello.
Time over. It is time for question hour.